Howdy folks, and welcome back to Arcane. Today we're going to be watching the penultimate episode of the whole series, Season 2, Episode 8, which is titled, Killing is a Cycle. As if the whole running themes of the show weren't blatantly obvious already, here it is, made plain as day for you in the form of an episode title. And some characters probably going to drop the line at some point in the episode, making it even more obvious. I don't 100% know where we go from here, because last episode was supposed to be our big start of act. Here's what we're doing, here's where we're going. Instead, we got a bunch of missing pieces from Act 2, which is fine. It was still a good episode, but also we now just have 2 episodes to wrap things up, and like I said, to me it's not 100% obvious what to do next. Vander Warwick is dead, probably potentially very dead, as is Isha, as are probably a lot of people right around Victor's encampment kind of place. Victor is also very, very dead, seemingly. And we just have a lot of fallout to deal with. But as far as what the main kind of thrust of the plot is, not 100% sure. Maybe something Mel related, but she feels too set apart from everybody else at this point for her to be kind of super important to the main plot, unless they masterfully weave everything together by the end. Not 100% sure here. Echo is presumably back in our timeline as well with his brand new time doohickey, but once again, I don't know how that fits into the everything as a whole. I feel like he barely knows Jace. I feel like they only just barely got together before they got like zooped elsewhere and elsewhen in time. So if we kind of get a thing where Echo starts bringing everyone together to rally against Jace for what he's done or what he's doing, like, that doesn't feel 100% great to me. It's seemingly it's Mbessa, Mama Medarda, that's kind of the main antagonist shaping up to be for this season, but I also don't really know what she's gonna want to have to do with everybody else. I don't know. There's a lot of wait and see, and it's probably pointless to postulate about it, so I'm just gonna shut up, scooch over here, and get ready to watch this damn episode. Hey, speaking of watching the damn episode, thank you for watching me watch this damn episode. Hey, we only got 2 left, but if you want these uncut, if you're dying to see the series finale now, by the time you see this on YouTube, it should be up there on Patreon. If you want this episode, any of the season 2 episodes of Arcane uncut, that option is available to you. There's a link to that in the description below. But as always, I'm just glad that you are here watching on YouTube. Leave a like on the video, leave a comment, let me know what you thought of this episode. And yeah, we're just about done. In a couple weeks, when this is all done and dusted, it looks like it's going to be She-Ra and the Princesses of Power that's going to be taking over this slot. So hope y'all are excited for that. If the poll was any indication, a lot of y'all are. But regardless, nothing else to say, so let us go ahead and get started with Arcane Season 2, Episode 8, Killing is a Cycle. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so who are we picking up with first here? Mel stuff. She's got that Phoenix, right? She's got the Psyche locks in her. Okay, so this is presumably right where we left her, right? And yeah, this is all very new experience for all of us. Her especially. Did she magic herself some new clothes? She very much a new look. Yeah, that's a new look for sure. Little Princess Leia in Return of the Jedi.
I'm one of you, a mage.
Half.
Each have our own expressions. Yours is quite rare. An empath. It's no coincidence. The Arcane is waking up.
Yo, in these headphones, that voice is like crazy though.
A calamity is approaching, rivaling even the ancient rune wars. Ambassa sits at the helm, blinded by her thirst.
The ancient rune wars.
Our efforts to divert her course have foundered. We can't afford another failure.
This is what you see in me? A silver bullet?
Yes, your mother is a werewolf.
The entire course of your life was no accident. She hid you because you are that which she covets most.
She just needed any excuse to send her away, right? Back in season 1 with that flashback.
New family.
It's almost as if she knew that young Mel would not kill the the prisoner of war, was it? Way back in season 1. Like, her being an empath, she understood, like, no, let her go or give her a job or something, right? Like, let her go and she won't be a threat. Like, Mel probably saw that in her without fully realizing that that's what she was doing. And to which her mom was like, nope, time to banish you from the family. See ya. So that kind of recontextualizes that scene from season 1 a pretty good deal, I feel like. And just the fact that potentially if she knew who Mel was, you know, she needed any excuse to like send her away. And that was like a perfect opportunity, right? I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but, you know, certainly I could see them writing this scene with that scene from season 1 definitely on the forefront of their minds.
To your future.
I bought this at Claire's for you. Anyway, that was a bit of a longer intro, I think, but my tea for this reaction is Vanilla Komuro. And once again, to kind of go into story time during the during this sequence, I mentioned last time that I had caught strep the other week. As soon as I got better from having strep, I got just a regular ass cold that kind of took me out. Actually harder than strep, I feel like. Yes, strep, I was bedridden for like a day, but like after that first day in bed, I was kind of fine. Whereas this, I was hurting, I feel like, just as hard and for a longer period of time than I was when I had strep. So my advice to you, dear viewer at home, do not get sick back to back because it fucking sucks. My enemy. Yo, I only have to listen to Imagine Dragons one more time after this. Maybe the best thing about finishing Arcane. Good news, we've tapped Imagine Dragons to do every theme song that we work on from now on. Because they've been such good luck for us for Arcane. Is he gonna revive him? His corpse like still remains right there. Everything else around him like ashen. I still contend they're gonna revive him somehow and we're gonna have to watch him die a third time.
His injuries were too severe.
We do not lament a warrior's death. We avenge it.
Yep. It's the most Mama Medarda thing I've ever heard.
What of their herald?
The blood should sustain Victor for a short while.
Okay.
Beyond that, it is up to his own will.
Interesting. So Victor is still kicking.
Your ingenuity deserves praise.
Victor,
Whoa.
I am.
grateful.
This is the glorious evolution.
Or it could have been.
Could he take over Warwick's body at this point?
I will deliver you to this anomaly if you agree to empower every soldier.
Look at that shot. That's so cool looking.
All those willing.
It's less of a come to me all you weak, weary, and tired, and more of a, I know he said all those willing, but it almost seems like he's gonna force this upon people. Momo Madara is just like, what the fuck am I even looking at right here? Oh yeah, she got gutted, right? She got stabbed or cut clean through. Yeah. Is this what we're gonna... does this count as me saying I'm gonna have to watch him die a third time? Hey, it's him. I was just wondering. We haven't seen any of these guys in a minute.
Where are the others? Kate? Jinx?
Arrested.
Jinx, Caitlin wanted to be here to tell you herself.
Loris? Spit it out.
Yeah, I know what I said earlier in the season, but she's my sister again.
Maybe we can negotiate.
Yeah, and I forgot about her,
What with
too.
Ambessa? I saw it in her eyes.
Remember, we don't mourn deaths, we avenge them, right?
Arrested?
Yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, she did kill a bunch of people and is a known terrorist.
How long were you sidled up with that shifty, self-serving war pig? She oinked poison in your ear and you just ate it. I know!
She oinked, the pig oinked poison in your ear. That's a line.
The only thing Jinx cared about was getting you to safety. Then she just surrendered.
Really?
She's being held in the bunker while
I guess when you
Sorry, what's
lose
the-
everything else, right?
I was waiting for you to recover.
With Isha dead and Vander now completely gone, like, what else does she have to live for aside from Vi, who, you know, yes, they had come together in the two, but like, I feel like she'd come to maybe, I don't want to say value Isha and Vander more than Vi, but at the same time, like, it's like, well, two of the best things in my life that I have going are now just completely gone. Like, just fucking take me. I have no will to fight anymore, so I'm not even gonna try. That's tough. I understand it. It's just rough, buddy.
Kate, she's changed.
What if they go to execute Jinx and then Echo steps in with his little time doohickey and rewinds her 4 seconds and said, well, technically you did execute her, even though she's still alive right now. Technically you can't kill her again, right? I don't know. That might be the dumbest thing. How rough is she? Yeah, I was gonna say, she's probably not eating.
If you're here to kill me, make sure to finish the job.
It is a cycle after all.
She can't accept what you and I know.
Oh wow, look at her
There
hair.
are no happy endings.
There won't be a trial. I'm giving you this one chance to account for your actions.
Yeah, she's like completely broken.
Do what you came here to do.
Hating you, I've hated myself.
Hating is a cycle too. Alright, so what does she sense in Jace now?
Jace,
I got new face tattoos.
what happened to you?
He says, what happened to you?
How long have you known?
Like how far are we into the episode? 13 minutes, give or take?
I still don't fully understand.
Why just me? Why not save all of them?
Bitch, I just told you I don't understand.
I didn't have any greater awareness.
How can I know you aren't lying to me?
Oh, fuck off, Jace.
Called us investments.
Two brilliant young inventors who shared a penchant for impossible surprises, carrying magic from myth to machine, rallying the hope.
Is he about to start blasting?
You were wise.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna do much good. I think she can probably... What? That's not Mel.
Was a moment of civility, Jace.
What the fuck?
Victor.
Quick, Mel, use your empath powers. What do you see in him?
Everything you've done to these people, you did alone.
Oh, he got the schmoves. Yo, it's like effortless. You know what he looks like? He looks like a nobody from Kingdom Hearts. A little bit. Just kind of the way he moves.
For all our sakes, stay away from the Hex Gates.
Yeah. Yo, didn't you see it move earlier?
Jace.
I guess now we understand what all those hollowed out corpses were. Oh.
In my confusion, I was unable to reconcile this. But I now understand.
Now I'm gonna blast a hole in you and see how you like it, Jace.
Let us instead do this once again as partners.
They are so gay. Victor, this isn't your way. Yo, kick him in the nads, Jace. Oh? Oh. Okay. Victory.
Doctor, you may begin the process.
Yep. Yep. God, look at her hair. I mean, I know I made the joke last time, like, when part of her braid got cut.
Too late.
I said something like it took me literal years to grow
It
that.
says something about the late Marcus that he found imprisoning your sister to be a greater mercy than...
Killing isn't mercy.
It's a cycle.
A spark of rebellion still burns inside that husk, I see. No. Killing is a cycle. One that started long before Vander and me. I thought I could break free by eliminating those I deemed my jailers. I think the cycle only ends when you find the will to walk away.
Jinx,
What are you doing?
I wanted to see you one last time. Also, girl, take a shower. You dirty.
If you come, help use all that explosive potential of yours for good, maybe we could rewrite your story like you did with Zahn. What do you think?
Sure, Vi.
Oh, man. She couldn't get to her fast enough.
You're never gonna give up on me, are you?
Mm-mm. Damn, and just not... Oh, God.
Hey! You don't have to worry about me anymore. Wait.
The cycle only ends when you walk away, right?
What are you gonna do? Break the cycle.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, God. You'll never see me again. No one will ever see me again. Okay, bringing everyone together to show them the robot. Oh, God, it's still just floating there? I mean, I guess we saw that at Victor's encampment, right? After, like, the big blast in the building, right?
Quiet.
No one was talking.
Forgive me, but we don't have much time.
He's like, no, I could just hear it in here. Oh, hey, Savika's here.
This creature infiltrated the very room you're standing in, and we barely survived. Hundreds more are on the way.
It kicked my ass, and 100 are coming to kick my ass again.
This isn't a fight for ideals or territory. It's a fight for humanity itself. No begging you, every one of you, top side and bottom, to aid us in this coming war. Now, this isn't a fair request, but it is our only hope. The forces against us are too great.
Who the fuck is playing piano? Why do they keep cutting to the piano player? I must put the piano down, for I must go to war, mother. Yeah. Hey. Hey, all you in the Undercity. Y'all can come up here now, but we just need your meat shields for our war. Too little too late, it feels like.
If you choose to flee, don't stop running. And I pray that you will join me.
Yeah, I don't blame Savika. Too little too late, right? Just like I said. Yo, we could really use Jinx in this fight, to be honest. Yo, if we end the next episode with like an actual like League of Legends game being played, we get like 5-on-5. Quick, I can tell they're in the jungle. Well, shit, they came back. For the first time in their lives, just like being let in with no resistance, right? I still understand those that didn't want to come back for it being too little too late, right? But at the same time, the Undercity is still in the same spot as Piltover, right?
Had a feeling I might find you here.
Say it. You told me so. And because of it, I lost everyone.
She steps out from behind Caitlin. It's like, actually, she's here to help.
You've grown a bit predictable.
Someone talk to Maddie. Actually, is this a rebound on the rebound? Oh.
Listen.
I've always wanted to do it in a cell.
Kate. I don't fucking care.
And a fandom rejoiced once again. Hey. Whoa, what am I gonna have to cut for YouTube? Go check it out on Patreon, folks. This is... What am I gonna have to cut for YouTube? Holy shit. No, they're just going for it. Well, that's gonna make for an interesting edit. I'm not a prude, but also there's terms of service on YouTube, guys. All right, Mama Medarda next. Let's go. Ooh, she's going to see her mom. This is going to be awkward. In a different way than the last scene, but, you know, still a little awkward.
You're alive.
What did I tell you about getting facial tattoos, daughter?
I know about the Black Rose.
Yep.
You know a facade. They're nothing but lies.
You taught me.
I was gonna say, coming from her, that's rich.
So you let him die?
Damn.
I carried him in.
Hey, you better be careful, Mama.
From my bosom. I pray you never suffer the agony of being forced to forsake one child to save another.
Piltover has nothing to do with your feud.
It also kind of recontextualizes the line where she says, "You weaken me, child," from back in season 1, right?
Together. The fact you've come to parlay for your friends' lives prove you still lack the wrath necessary to defeat an enemy like the Rose.
Sacrifice.
Imagine, child.
Her fourth method that she was talking about.
Army that need never fear death.
Oh, so a lack of sacrifice. Oh my god, that's gnarly.
What have you done, Mother?
Doctor, you may begin the process.
Oh god.
Very well.
Poor fucking Vander, still just in that same spot where he died. I hear a heartbeat. So is he now essentially just like a blood, like, siphon, just to get it out of him and give it to Victor, right?
This is goodbye.
All right, now give us a sex scene with ethereal Victor and Sky. Let's go. Just everybody getting it on this episode. Oh no, so he is still alive. Or is he putting Victor in? Oh no, he put Victor in there. Oh fuck. Or is he just siphoning out the... No, all the memories are starting to go. Yeah, no, I am watching him die a second time. There he goes for a third fucking time. It never gets easier. Ugh. And all the control he's taking on them, the little lines of light coming up off of them, it almost looks like puppet strings, right? He's gonna be piloting all these mech bodies with like everybody. A very apt visual metaphor for him to literally be pulling the strings on everything. Oh, are the bodies themselves turning into it? The final evolution they were talking about, right? Oh, what's the Warwick one gonna look like? Oh, it looks nuts. The fuck? That's it. All right. Well, I started this video off by saying I have no idea where we go for the next one. We have a very, very clear line of sight now for where we're going for the end of the series here. It's just going to be a really big battle between everybody and essentially Victor, and Victor in all of those bodies. It felt a lot like a setup episode. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think back to episode 8 of season 1. We got Vi versus Savika happened in episode 9, I think, right at the start of episode 9. So I'm trying to think. That was the fallout right after Jinx versus Echo. So I'm trying to think of actually what happened in episode 8, and I'm kind of drawing a bit of a blank, actually. So maybe episode 8 of season 1 was a lot of just kind of setup for the finale as well. But regardless, you know, a lot of people standing around talking, not too much action. We got Jace and Mel versus the first of the nobodies, basically, that I called them. Which, you know, still kind of apt, right? If in Kingdom Hearts, when a Heartless is created, there's the heart becomes a Heartless, right? And then the rest of the soul or the body or whatever becomes the nobody, right? So that kind of is accurate because they're just kind of bodies without souls at this point. It's everybody who Victor kind of inhabited who all kind of died in that last one, or 2 episodes ago, I guess, at this point. So the fact that they kind of do move like nobodies and kind of act like them, it's really apt for what they are, actually. So there's zero chance that was any kind of a thought that went through the creators' minds as they were writing this or designing them or anything like that. I don't think these automatons, or whatever we want to call them, are from League of Legends. I don't know. Like I said, I've only ever played a single game of it, but I don't remember these being part of it in the one game that I played. So I think these are just kind of creations for the show. So I have to have to think that it's purely coincidental, the connections to Kingdom Hearts that I'm making here. But regardless, it's shaping up to be an explosive finale. We didn't get Echo in this one at all. I kind of thought we were going to check back in with him, but I'm assuming he's going to play some kind of a role in the finale. I mean, he has to, right? They can't just not show the boy again after all that. It's like, oops, it actually didn't work, and he actually didn't make it back. Or he shows up after the battle. He's like, did I make it in time? They're like, no. He's like, damn it. Let me use this. Goes back 4 seconds. Did I make it in time? No. Damn it. And then we end up in another time loop. Oh, a time loop. You know, as of the recording of this, the Heimerdinger time loop video is doing shockingly better than I expected it to. So I'm glad people are finding that and seem to be enjoying it. But regardless, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, you know, this episode might single-handedly sell Patreon. Sell Patreon subscriptions with how much I had to cut out of the Caitlyn and Vi sex scene, and I know that's something people are going to be wanting to see. Instead, I was just like, oh no, this is going to be an editing nightmare. What do I do? Yeah, I mean, probably not the reaction everybody else had, because most of the people watching this aren't watching it for content, but here I am, the fucking idiot making these videos. So that's my problem, my curse that I have to bear. That I have to make it watchable to go up and still comply with YouTube terms of service. I think I'll get there. I'm sorry if I have to butcher the scene, your favorite scene that you specifically came to this episode to watch me watch, which, you know, you pervert, wanting to watch me watch that. What's wrong with you? But regardless, like I said, just kind of a lot of setup here. I don't want to say it was a bit of a slower episode, but it was, you know, a lot of dialogue, a lot of setup. I really liked the Jinx stuff. Like, I mean, I did like it. It was very hard to watch, seeing her, how broken she was, how just like not a care for herself anymore, just broken, ready to die, can't do it herself, just like waiting for someone to come end her basically. And she's just going to do everything in her power to like not continue to live, like not eating her food, not bathing, not taking care of herself. Like, you just feel bad for her after all that, but it's, you know, like a lot of the other characters, like I was saying, understandable given the circumstances, right? But yeah. Still dealing with that just a little bit. Please focus. Hello? There we go. Finally. My cough destroyed the focus. Yeah, it was fine. I'm just now excited for the finale. I was kind of feeling iffy, like, are they going to be able to wrap this up comfortably with the 2 episodes they have left? And after watching this one, I'm confident that they will, given that it just seems like it's going to be a really big battle next time. And those aren't that difficult to just kind of like do and get done. And then you get some kind of a falling action denouement at the end. Nobody's happy because a lot of people died, right? Yeah, I'm expecting some death next time. I don't think everyone's going to make it out alive. It would probably be poetic if Jinx dies, maybe Vi as well, but I don't think they'd kill both of them. But I think Jinx for sure. She spent all this time becoming a villain, and then she's going to end the series doing something heroic to save somebody else or save the day or some kind of an idea she's going to have, right? So I think she's probably the most likely candidate for death in the next one, but we'll just have to wait and see. But if I'm a betting man, and I am a betting man, that's where I'm putting my money. On a Jinx death in the end to heroically save the day, and then they honor her by building her a statue or something, because that's what they do for fucking everybody who dies in this series. But regardless, what did you think of this episode? How hard did you pop off when that sex scene started up and they started just kind of fucking going at it with each other? Let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you next time for the series finale of Arcane. Take it easy, everybody.